Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at a debacle in semiconductors today. And it's been a while since I said Kaboom! Nvidia is Kaboom! I'm kidding. I feel everyone's pain here today, alright? I have been just waiting to say something for that word, Kaboom, for quite some time. It's been quite some time since I used it. So anyways, today I got that opportunity and I just want to lighten up the air a little bit because definitely Nvidia has been a lot in the territory of the bulls, and today's surprise definitely is just not a sell-off. There's part to the margin calls as well because all those stop losses, and I know where they are, and I'm going to tell you all that has been hit today and based off of the price action. And there's definitely the amount of volume that you are seeing down there as well. It's no kidding. It's no kidding the way sell-off is happening. And it's just not that. If you have seen my morning video on Nvidia and all other semiconductors with Tesla, and well, Tesla video will be coming out separate later today. Now, so with Nvidia, if you have seen my morning video as well, then you know that I mentioned that it has lost the direction. It has broken the direction. It's just not a normal sell-off today. It's just kaboom, right? So let's take a look at Nvidia, then AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, Micron, and Intel. And as I said, Tesla video will be coming out later today separately because I want to cover some earnings potential as well that's coming up for Tesla this week. Now, with that, I don't know if I told you, but none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. Now, Nvidia, where do I start? Let's start off with the weekly interval, all right? Let's start off there. And so Nvidia, well guys, so $132 level. Now stop losses, okay? This was a structural support for the bulls. And this is where all the stop losses, all right, would be there. Now, once we lose that structure, especially with such a dramatic fall and all that major sell-off that happened, and any players playing big margins calls, they're all out. Maybe blew up their accounts as well, right? And that's why I always say only trade with what you are willing to risk, and always keep taking partial profits, have a definitive stop losses areas, and don't question once the structure breaks, right? Today is not the buy the dip. It's a falling knife. You don't want to buy a falling knife. But anyways, we'll get to the points in just a second what to watch in the price action. So what we have starting this week is a break. I'm just turning on my tools as well. We have a break of structure back again, red. And as I said, 132, losing that area is just not losing an area for a day or a week. It's like losing the direction, complete direction on Nvidia. And this may eventually start to look like more on the weekly interval head and shoulder. Now, again, these are weekly interval head and shoulder, so they have their longevity associated with them. So this will, this sets Nvidia up for months to come in the downward direction. But that doesn't mean that rebounds can't come, and we'll talk about those scenarios in the near term. So let's go to the daily interval. Now, today I also mentioned in the morning, whatever you can get out of the position, again, do whatever you want to do. But my opinion is get out whatever you can in the rebounds today, whatever, if any, comes. We got a little bit of a rebound. That was an opportunity to get out of this position today. That was it. And if you are a short or whatnot, if you opened up a short, great. You are in the play. You are in the bearish play. That's great. You're already making a lot of money. Now, 200 days moving out. And again, use the tools for the structure. And since we are in the red structure, we broke the structure. I just turned on my tools again. I showed you on the weekly as well. And we are just now bearish, right? Now, it's, as I say, it's just not a day bearish. It's not just a week bearish. On the weekly interval, we have lost the direction. And we have also lost 200 days moving average. Anything below $132 is kaboom, right, on Nvidia. Now, we have also lost 200 days moving average. In the post-market, Nvidia is $2 up. But does it really make any difference? For that, let's get to the lower time frame, and then I'll also provide you where are the next possible range that Nvidia can go all the way to. And where are those strong, again, rebound potential demand zone on the daily interval. But once I'm able to get my eyes off of this volume, I mean, this is just making me go nuts. This is crazy volume today that we got. Wow. So yeah, not normal. Very massive sell-off today. Anyways, let's get to the hourly interval first. Now, this potential little bit of a rebound that's coming, you'll have to take it as a rebound. Now, there are a couple of things here. If something comes out in the news tomorrow that says, oh, that DeepSeek AI stuff is, it's just exaggerated, all right, our companies will be fine, Nvidia will be fine, big tech will be fine in US, well, that may bring something back again on Nvidia, but we are doing technicals here, right? So we can just stay with the technicals. That will be all what we need. But still, if anything that push the extra momentum, if that has to come, that will only happen on Nvidia right now. If something comes back that either saying that, oh, DeepSeek AI did a fraudulent numbers, I'm not saying that's what they did. If they find or something come up with the news or things like that, right? That will put back again Nvidia back up in the limelight. Right now, the thing is that the question is that, well, why would big tech spend so much money on Nvidia semiconductor when DeepSeek AI can do with so much of cheap, semiconductors? Oh, sorry, the chips so cheaply, right? So that's the whole question, and that's why Nvidia is so much affected, and so are other semiconductors. But we'll get to them in just a second. So, anyways, as until for right now, any rebound until then 123 is just a rebound. It's not making Nvidia bullish, not even on intraday. It's just bearish. All right. This, even if we have to turn bullish from here, you will have to give it days at this point, or unless, let's say, if tomorrow we close above 127, then it will be like, oh wow, okay, Nvidia is trying to come back up strong. So remember, 127, if we can get above that, things may start to look different. But anyways, until then, no. Until then, you have to take it as just a weakness. There's some rebound potential after such a sell-off, but that will just be a rebound for a day. Nothing more than that. Overall direction, though, on Nvidia is right now negative, unless I see price action change on the daily interval, which will take days. And I'll talk about it if I see any of those changes. Right now, 200 days moving average below resistance, all right? We are trying to come back up, but as I said, 127 is still a zone of right now running resistance here. All right, that's another level, so it's not going to be great. Nvidia will has to show us some of those like pivots at 200 days moving average. If it can do it, then we can start talking about that, oh, maybe there's a potential, but we have to see those things form here. Otherwise, no. If we just rebound, come down, and don't form a higher pivot, technically we are still in the downtrend. Accordingly, you will have a stop loss on either side, whichever direction you are trading, right? Because if that doesn't hold, you are out, and you can flip the position if you like, but those decisions are yours. So right now we are in the downtrend. Technically we are just in the downtrend unless we see a pivot form or we get above 200 days moving average and consolidate there for days. Otherwise, no. All right, broken the direction. It's bearish full on. It's just not that, oh guys, it's just a cool off or a pullback. No. All right, it's done right now, unless I see in the price action something else, which I'll talk about when I say it. All right, where's the next level's potential of demands? So here you go. This is the zone you are watching. My tools have marked these levels all automatically for you. Links to my tools with a discount is in the description of this video. $97 to $100 is the next potential target in this direction, as long as we continue or stay bearish. Unless I see those things talked about, I see some bullish structure form. Right now, I'm not seeing it. Technically, direction remains to $97 and $100. That's where technically right now is a potential of a rebound and a strong demand zone that I'm seeing. Yeah. So that's your Nvidia, guys, and this is what we have, all right, on Nvidia. All right, let's get to AMD. Now, AMD is I hate to see this thing. Again, in the post market is doing some comeback, but again, look, if Nvidia is affected and all the DeepSeek AI stuff is happening, AMD is getting affected in the shadows anyways. At this point, we really need to see something come out in AMD's earnings before something really good we can see on this thing right now. But however, everything is not that bad yet. All right, yes, we did lose this. Well, we are negative. And however, we are still finding that support at 200 weeks moving average. Some of the levels below are not showing up because I haven't adjusted timelines on my tools, but we don't need it for this. Actually, let's do that. No, that's needed actually. Let me do that as well real quick, guys. Let's do it. Let's give you the full picture over here. All right, let's go back to there. All right, so, and I'll walk you through these levels. All right, don't worry. Maybe I just, yeah, I don't, wait, sorry guys. I don't think I need so many levels there. It's just gonna take me a second. Let me just adjust. All right, all good. All right, so yeah, Now, today's rebound is coming at 200 weeks moving average, which is good. All right, so let's go to the weekly interval. It's still trying to hold through it. But again, that direction on that at least daily interval, that rebound that we were getting really good, that's lost on AMD again. All right. So right now we're in the rebound phase or hold phase, or let's see if we can still tomorrow. If tomorrow we can still hold above that 200 weeks moving average and this area of like 144 and 114 and 46 cents. That's good. If we can't, well, technically we are already bearish and downtrending, so nothing would change. Let's get to the hourly interval. And what is AMD telling us? Now, it's a good rebound, don't get me wrong. Now, tomorrow, if it can still hold above 114, pretty much the area that I talked about, 114 and 42 cents or 41 cents, yeah, 114 and 42 cents above, we are still technically fine intraday. So as if we hold above it, you can still look an intraday uptrend on this thing. Let's see if that holds, but yes, it's still the direction that could be traded. And then you will though have to take it just as a rebound, and that will be until like 117 or so forth, and at least for a day, 120. And then I want to see what it does here. If it consolidates from higher pivots, again, it will take a day or so if it has to give us some more, again, bullish price action. Otherwise, you will have to just take it as a rebound and don't expect much bullishness on this thing right now. Earnings can only try to save it. We'll see. The thing is that the volume spike that I saw on Nvidia, I don't see a same volume spike on AMD, which is fine because AMD has already been collapsing. It has been trying to do its best, but right now this is the scene on this thing. But Nvidia is the really the front, the whole, the it's taking all the heat today in front. I'm just trying to use the proper word in the here so that it's a neutral word that is also strong enough. So anyways, that's AMD for today. And yeah, so let's see if it turns around, but this is still the point. It's still not bad. It's still trying to hold those important zones. It's just that can it turn around tomorrow? All right, so that's all it's about. Otherwise, no. All right, if we lose levels below pretty much that 114 and 42 cents, well, problem will continue. SMCI. SMCI, okay, did it at one point in the morning when I was looking at it, it did a really good rebound, right? And above that blue box of $30.50, then it gave up. It said, no, I can't do it. Sorry, enough out of me. Don't expect too much from me. You have too high expectations of me. So you can see like this is just like boom. It's like, no, thank you. So yeah, well, it's it's broken again. It's full on bearish now, and there's just no point. All right, no point. It's just lost it. Whatever it is, gone. Kaboom. Everything is kaboom in semiconductors today. Nah, well, AMD still is holding fine. I'm telling you, but yeah, SMCI has a broken structure again, guys. Now, yeah, ARM. All right, interesting one. Now, so well, I would like to give it that it's still holding technically a higher pivot after that extension, all right? But there is no, well, intraday though, we have been already coming down. So yeah, no, right? So at this point though, well, the strength on this is again possible, but we'll have to get above this blue box at this point. So that is $150. Otherwise, no, yeah, only then it's a pullback confirmation and getting above. As I mentioned, that take partial profits in the extensions. This is a pullback. Though intraday, I mentioned that we are waiting where this pullback will complete. Did it ever complete? Did it give us the confirmation that we are good to go up? No, it still remained in the downtrend. We had to get above the areas that I mentioned. That will give the confirmation. So confirmation never happened. And this is still falling. So we are still intraday weakening. And at this point, after this extension and selling off, it's just really not that in the bullish strength. We'll have to get above 150 tomorrow without breaking further below to turn again uptrend. Otherwise, no. Broadcom, another one taking the beating. Another one taking the beating. Full on negative, and it says, no, I won't do it as well. Now, yeah, we rejected at a significant level above falling below. Right now, don't expect much out of it. Any rebound is possible after such a sell-off tomorrow, but take it just as a 1 day of rebound. It's just though in the bearish structure as well. Yep, semiconductors are kaboom, guys. They're kaboom. Micron. So Micron lost the structure, full on bearish, lost that blue box. If we could have regained above it, we should have been fine. We lost it. We are bearish. Structure has also turned. It should have turned bearish. Yes, we are red here in the structure. It's bearish. All right, Intel, no, hit the stop loss area, blue box lost it, kaboom, done. No. At one point in the pre-market, it was up while the whole market was selling, but now, no. If any hope has to come again on this, we'll have to get above again 20 and 98 cents area, otherwise, no. It's done. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys in this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. If you need access to my tools with the discount, links are in the description of this video. I'll see you in my next videos then. Take care, bye.